What is up, everybody? Smooth here, and for today's video we have an absolute banger Rengar video. This game went down to the wire. It was absolutely intense and confusing all at the same time. So we did a red buff into a blue buff, and then made our way over to the river scuttle. But as you can see right now, Kha'Zix, Seraphine made their way over, and it is an absolute brawl out. But right here we end up dying to Seraphine's little, I don't know what they're called, like they follow after she tosses a skill or something, and that picked us off. So we actually gave up a kill to Seraphine, so it's alright, the mid laner. But if you are wondering what the build is for this game, it is Essence Reaver into Trinity Force, Guardian's Angel, Storm Razor, and then for the boot upgrade we went for Stasis. And the runes this game we went Electrocute, Brutal, Hunter Titan, and Mastermind, the same old usual. So right here we respawned and we immediately went back to the river scuttle. But we weren't able to contest the river scuttle on the right, but thankfully we were able to pick up the river scuttle on the left side. So right here, really all that happened was just a little bit more farming. Nothing really happened too much. But right here, the first dragon, Mountain Drake, is up. And I noticed right here that Kha'Zix is in the Rift Herald lane. So I'm just pinging for my team. Okay, let's start the Mountain Drake right away, because as you can see, Kha'Zix is right there. So at the very moment, I'm thinking to myself, okay, Kha'Zix is doing the Rift Herald by himself at the moment because Renekton is still in lane. So that was kind of going through my mind. So I was like, okay, we pick this up nice and easy. I can probably make my way down to the Rift Herald to contest it. So as you can see, I'm already pinging. I want to make my way over there. So Nami is following me, but right here, Twisted Fate pops his ultimate. And I actually see Kha'Zix isn't even doing the Rift Herald. So I was like, bro, what in the world? You know, maybe he might not have been a jungle main or something like that. But I was like, what? He's not doing the Rift Herald. So right here, Nami is with us, Twisted Fate is with us, Darius. So we managed to pick up the Rift Herald nice and easy as well. So everything is going well for us right now. Mountain Drake, Rift Herald, as Nami picks it up. And right here, I flash onto Kha'Zix and I pop my enhanced first ability. We managed to get some decent damage. We managed to pick up the kill on Kha'Zix. And then right here, I just pop my ultimate and I'm basically just hovering around seeing if I can kill somebody. But Vayne, Seraphine make their way over, so it's pretty much, you know, we weren't able to do anything after that. But this video is an absolute banger. Like, it's not a high kill game. Our stats for the game were 3, 4, and 4. So we really didn't get many kills this game. And as a first item, as I said, the Essence Reaver, and then we built it into the Trinity Force. So this game went down to the absolute wire. It was actually insane how difficult, intense, and confusing it all was at the same time. Like, you're gonna see why. So right here, the Infernal Drake is up in another 15 seconds, you could say. So I noticed Seraphine was up in the duo lane. So I just rotate over to mid and I managed to pick up the mid's first turret, nice and easy. As remember, Nami also has the Rift Herald, so wasn't able to let it go. I think if I had it and let it go in the mid lane, that would have been really nice. And right here, stupid play by me, I cut in the front instead of just rotating behind. We literally almost died. But thankfully my team managed to stun Kha'Zix and pick him up. And right here I just pop my ultimate, jump onto Senna and managed to pick her off. So we killed Kha'Zix and Senna, so we immediately go for the Infernal Drake. So right here, right, we picked up the first dragon, we get the Infernal Drake, we get the Rift Herald, we get the first tier turret gold, all in, you know, 9 minutes, right? So everything is looking really good for us right now. But man, this game doesn't take a turn for some reason. It was just all out confusion. Like, it was so intense, man. I was so scared. at times. I was like, bro, why is this game so hard? So right here we rotated over to the dual lane and we managed to pick up another turret. So everything from the beginning, you know, even the beginning we might have actually struggled a bit because we gave up a kill to Seraphine. But despite that, right now everything is looking pretty good. But then Kha'Zix picks up a kill on Senna, and right here we managed to actually kill Kha'Zix. And as soon as we pick him off, I'm kind of backing off right here, as you can see, but Tristana continues to go in. So I was like, okay, you know, I gotta back her up. But because of that stupid decision we made, we end up dying. And right there we managed to pick up the Mercury boots into the Trinity Force. So this was an older game, and we were still trying to experiment with certain builds, as Renekton gives a shutdown to Darius right here. And right here Senna is by herself, and we managed to get the turret and we pick her off nice and easy. And because everybody is right here in 11 minutes, I'm kind of making a decision. I'm like, you know what, screw this, let's just go for Baron. You know, we have an opportunity to go for Baron. Tristana is here, Darius, like everybody was hovering around in the mid lane. So it was nice and easy. We were able just to go for it immediately. So Inferno Drake, Rift Herald, Mountain Drake, Baron Nashor at 11 minutes. Nothing can go wrong, right? Right? Like, you're probably thinking, I mean, maybe not. Maybe you're not thinking, but this game nearly went half an hour. So in terms of kills and gold, you know, we're behind. We have a slight gold lead, nothing too crazy. But man, this game was absolutely difficult to play. And I think it was mainly because of the team fight comp that they had. As you can see, look at that. Seraphine just gets one good ultimate on 3 people, including myself, and Vayne just manages to pick people off. And then right here, because of how fast we were getting picked off, I was like, bro, what is going on? You know, we have Baron buff, we have the Inferno Drake, why are we retreating, right? So then here I jump in, but Renekton comes, and then they manage to secure a kill right here on Darius. So right here I'm just like, man, what is going on? And looking back at it, you know, it was mainly because our team fight composition, you know, our team in terms of team fighting really weren't that strong, because they had both Senna and Seraphine. So Seraphine just tosses the ultimate, as you saw, gets 3 people hooked on, and then immediately, you know, Vayne was able just to pick people off. And Vayne in the late game is an absolutely insane character. So right here the Ocean Drake is up. I'm kind of like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do it, maybe we should do it. But at the time I was like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do this, because in a team fight we'll definitely lose. But I noticed Seraphine right here is split off for her team, so I pop my ultimate. We managed to secure this kill on her, but of course she has stasis. Everybody's getting stasis nowadays, it's absolutely insane. And so we secured the kill on Senna, but Kha'Zix managed to secure the Ocean Drake. So I was like, man, this is not going too well, as Twisted Fate pops his ultimate right beside us. So we just do a little bit more farming, you know, rotating around. We picked up the Infinity Edge, as you can see, and we made our way down. And right here again, I noticed they had absolutely no ward, so I was like, you know what, let's do Baron again. You know, we were cheesing it. Thankfully, Tristana was always around us when we needed her, so we were able to secure the Baron Nashor nice and easy. But Renekton was an absolute menace this game. He really disrupted a lot of things. But right here we managed to catch Kha'Zix split off from the team. But as you can see, right, still, like in a team fight, we're really not fully committed. A lot of us aren't fully committed. And throughout the game, from here on out to the end game, I was kind of just thinking to myself, okay, I personally cannot die. Because I feel like if I was to die, then a lot of things would just go completely wrong. So right here, I just popped my ultimate, hoping that I can maybe catch somebody off, because at the time I had Essence, Reaver, Trinity, Infinity Edge. So I was just seeing if maybe I can catch somebody off, secure a kill, then that way, in a team fight, we can definitely win, right? So right here, I'm just kind of pinging for my team that we gotta group up and make sure we go for the Elder Dragon. But right here, my whole team is on the right side, and so is their enemy team. But they start getting picked off one by one, and the Elder Dragon spawns. So I'm like, okay, I definitely know I can 1v1 it. But right here, look at them rotate as an absolute unit of a team. I saw this on the map. I was like, fuck, man. So, big brain, absolute big brain play. I pulled the dragon out, but it absolutely does nothing because by the time it resets, they get there. But I pop the sight, so I have unlimited vision on it. And I wait for the dragon to get to around 4,000 health. I pop my ultimate, I make my way in, and look at this. I am absolutely goated. I managed to steal the Elder Dragon from them. Like, absolutely insane. I'm the best jungler. I said it. No, that I'm just joking. But that was absolutely insane. It managed to work out very well. So we managed to put our team in a very, very good position. But again, right here, again, you know, stasis. Everybody has stasis, man. And even though we have the Elder Drake, I'm thinking to myself, man, why are we still not able to win team fights? Like, in terms of like 5-on-5, we were just struggling, you know. But right here, we managed to secure Senna, and that was actually our only kill. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe we can do Baron. But I was like, we don't have Tristana with us. As you can see, she is in the bottom lane as of right now. So we just do some more farming. And right here, I pop my ultimate. Just kind of seeing, okay, maybe I can catch somebody lurking or anything like that. But again, right here, I notice Renekton go back, right? And then Darius pops his sweeper, and they have no wards. So I'm like, let's do Baron again. So Twisted Fate is split pushing at this very moment, but because we have Tristana and myself, and I'm pretty much full build right now. But right there, I panicked. I panicked, smite flashed at the same time. Pretty stupid. But we were so excited. Like, this game was absolutely intense, you know. Even though we secured so many dragons, right? Like, we did so many good things in the beginning. Like, Rift Herald, first turn gold. You would think to yourself, like, this game should be easy, right? So again, we have, I believe, what is it? The third Baron? Second or third Baron, right? So we're just split pushing at this very moment. My team managed to get the enemies on the right side of the map. So I go for the mid turret. But thankfully, we managed to pick it up, and we draw out enough time, just enough time, but we waste our stasis and our Guardian's Angel. We end up dying, but like I said, we managed to pull off enough time for Twisted Fate to get the tier 3 turret in the left side, and then I was able to pick it up on the middle. So now they are only left with the right side tier turret. And that created enough pressure for us to be like, okay, we can probably do something more now, right? Like, they have to defend more, so maybe we can pick somebody up. But right here, I pop my ultimate, jump onto Renekton, manage to root him. He flashes into Nami's ultimate. We pop his Guardian's Angel. I was like, okay, that's really good. But again, look at Vayne, man. Nami is almost dead. Darius is already half health. I'm like, man, this is insane. You know, and all we got to do was just pop Renekton's Guardian Angel. But Vayne in the late game is absolutely an insane character, especially full build. And she was quite fed as well. I think she had a couple of kills as well. So right here, we're kind of just lurking around seeing, okay, and Rengar late game, you know, he's pretty difficult to play because you rely a lot on just catching somebody off guard. But right here, we were mainly pretty scared to jump in because at the time I was thinking to myself, like I said earlier, you know, if I die, we pretty much might lose the game. And at the time, I really didn't want to lose the game. So I'm just thinking to myself, okay, whatever happens, just kind of survive, right? So I just try to play it as safe as possible and not engage in anything until I was completely sure. So right here, we just walked around with the sweeping lens to see if they have any wards. Maybe they can teleport to the back. But the Baron Nashor spawns again, and because we created a lot of pressure in 2 lanes, and thankfully Tristana was always with us, we managed to pick up the Baron Nashor nice and quick. And I believe this is like the 4th Baron Nashor of the game. So right here we backport, right? And we pick up the Storm Razor. So right here we're full build, there's nothing else to do, as you can see. And my whole team is rotating up to the left side, right? The duo lane. So I pick up the red buff, nice and easy, pretty fast, and I am in the bottom lane, and I'm like, okay, I'm committed, I'm already this far, I can't group up, I gotta just push this lane. And honestly, this decision right here was probably the best thing I did all game. And as you can see, everybody is just getting picked off. Vayne is killing, gets a double kill. Twisted Fate gets picked off. It's literally just myself left. I'm like, oh my god, can I do this? Like, will I be able to do this? So I make my way into the Nexus, start hitting, and for whatever reason, that last hit right there, we hit a damn minion, and I was like, oh my god, I nearly didn't even end the game right there. But absolutely insane game. We managed to pull it off. 4 dragons, and as you can see, it wasn't a really high kill game, but for some reason we weren't winning the game, but we managed to pull it off in the late game. Absolute banger. I hope you enjoyed.